Hello mummies and daddies, today in my video I am going to provide you with 5 activities to boost the communication skills of your children. These are fun activities, engaging, and it will also help your child to speak better in English, help them in sentence construction, expand their vocabulary, and also enable them to think articulately. So hi, this is Winnie. Welcome back to my channel, Up My Child. In my channel, I am providing you with a free course on the holistic development of your child. In this particular segment, we are dealing with improving the communication skills of your children. So without any further delay, subscribe to my channel so that you can get a timely notification of all the videos I upload, and you can get a free guide on how to create a well-balanced, developed child. So without waiting much, let's step into our first activity to boost the communication skills of your children. The first activity is show and tell. It's a very simple activity. All you need to do is pick up any object, anything which is your child's favorite. You can pick up his toy, you can pick up a fruit, you can pick up a book, you can pick up a pillow and ask your child to talk about it. See, how much your child is talking about a particular object totally depends on the age of your child and how much command he has over the language. Initially, the child might not be able to speak lengthy sentences, or he might not be able to speak for a longer period of time. But yes, with gradual practice and more often you do this activity with him, your child will be able to think better and speak better. Also, initially, if your child is having any difficulty to understand how to do this activity, you can simply do it for him. Like, pick up an apple and start talking about it. This is an apple. This is my favorite fruit. It is red in color. I love to have apple juice. I love to have apple pie. And you can talk many things about an apple with your child. So in this way, your child will be able to see you how you are doing this activity, and your child will imitate and copy you and try to do it better than you. You have to make this activity extremely fun and engaging with your child. You can call few friends in the house and ask each of them to do a show and tell. You can involve the entire family and you can all do this activity together. And in this way, you have to develop the interest of your child in this particular activity. Parents, we have to remember that every activity has to be given a fun angle. We don't have to do it like a task or some kind of a pressure on the child that he has to learn something out of it. It has to be done in a way that the child enjoys this activity and wants to do it more often. Because more often your child does these activities, the more often he talks about an object, it will help to improve his communication skills better. There are lots of advantages of this activity. Number one, your child learns how to form complete sentences, like he's saying, this is an apple, this is my favorite fruit. So in this way, your child learns to frame complete sentences. He learns to look at an object and think and speak about it. It also helps your child to develop his vocabulary as he is using various kinds of words, various kinds of adjectives to describe a particular object. So in this way, your child is benefiting a lot through this activity. Try this activity at home and please give me your comments in the comment section. How did you find it? The next activity which you can try with your children is called Conversational Catch. So it is a simple activity of catch and throw of a ball, and we are just adding a twist of conversation here. Every time you throw the ball to your child, you need to ask your child a question. Make sure that the question is a thought-provoking question. So the other day when I was trying this activity with my child, I threw the ball at him and I asked a thought-provoking question. If you had a superpower, what it would be? And he replied that he wants to fly. Immediately after answering the question, he threw the ball at me and at the same time threw a question at me. Initially, the child is not going to ask you very thought-provoking questions, but slowly and gradually playing with you again and again, your child will try to create amazing thought-provoking questions. So I was really amazed to hear when my child asked me a question, if fairy grants you 3 wishes, what it would be? And I was really amazed to hear this question coming from him. Parents, I advise you to try this activity with your child, make it extremely fun and engaging so that your child enjoys doing it. great. There are many advantages of this activity. The first and the most important advantage is that it increases the promptness of your child. Yes, it speeds up his thinking, because the child has to immediately answer the question the moment he catches the ball. So it increases the responsiveness of your child. Similarly, your child tends to think when he is asking you a question, because most of the time he'll try to create good questions, so it enhances his thinking ability. At the same time, your child learns how to indulge in conversation. Yes, because it is asking a question and answering to a question, so it is also helping him to indulge in some kind of conversation. Do try this and please give me your feedback in the comment section. The third activity which I really advise you to try with your children, because I also do it many a times with my son, and it has really helped me to enhance his communication skill. The name of the activity is picture reading or picture composition. All you need to do is pick up a picture. You can hold a book, you can hold a magazine, you can even take a picture from a newspaper and ask your child to talk about this picture. He has to observe the picture and add details to what he is looking at in the picture. This activity is very helpful to build the communication skills of your children, because he is learning how to frame sentences, he is learning how to observe a particular picture and talk about it. You can also use this activity to enhance the creative thinking of your child. So you can pick up a particular picture. Suppose in that picture a child is injured, or he had an accident and he is on the floor and crying. So you can ask your child, what happened before he fell down? How do you think he fell down? How did he get this injury? So your child has to think and answer this question. And also you can ask him what happened after this injury. How did he recover? What did he learn through this accident? So again, your child has to think and answer. After observing the picture, he has to give the introduction to the picture and the conclusion to the picture. So there are many advantages of this activity as well. First of all, your child learns to frame complete sentences. Like, this is a park, there are many children in the park, the children are playing with the ball. So your child is learning to frame complete 3 to 4 word sentences. Number 2, it is also increasing the observational capacity of your child. Your child is looking at a picture, he is observing the picture and he is talking about it. So it is increasing his focus, it is increasing his concentration, and he is looking thoroughly at every details provided in the picture, so that he can frame his sentences and he can express his ideas. Next, it is expanding his vocabulary, because your child is learning new words like tree, bird, sky, puddles, anything depending upon the kind of picture you are presenting in front of your child. It is through this picture you can teach him number of words. So today, if you want to teach kitchen vocabulary to your child, or if you want to teach park vocabulary to your child, you can pick up a particular picture related to your theme and you can ask your child to start talking about it. So in this way, you are able to expand the vocabulary of your child through this particular activity. The fourth activity which I really suggest you to do is book reading. Yes, parents, introducing books to your children at every stage is extremely important. When your child is very small, you can just pick up picture books with 1 or 2 words written underneath it. As he is growing, you can pick up books with 2 to 3 word sentences, and as he further grows up, you can pick up fairy tales, you can pick up any kind of good night stories. But book reading is very important, very essential to build communication skills of your children. Many a times it happens that in rush, we parents just flip over pages and we tell stories to our children. We need to really stop this habit and try to read every word written in the book. When a particular word is little difficult for your child to understand, please pronounce it again and again, so that your child understands the pronunciation of the word and a new word enters into his memory. Also, when you come across a difficult word, a new word, as you always know that which is a new word for your child, when you come across a new word in the book, please explain the meaning of that word to your child. So in this way, again, your child is getting exposed to new words every day. And each and every day his vocabulary is expanding. The more words he knows, the more knowledge of words he has, the better he will be able to communicate with others, the better he will be able to express his ideas. Also, parents, don't constrain book reading only to yourself. After reading few pages one day, you can ask your child to read those pages again to you the next day. Also, parents, please don't constrain reading only to yourself. After reading a story to your child, you can next day ask your child to read the same story to you. In this way, you will understand how much your child has understood the new words he learned and how he is pronouncing those words. There are many advantages of this activity. Number one, your child is learning new words every day. Yes, every day he is coming across a new word through his stories and he is learning them. Number two, stories and books really help to boost the imagination skills of your child. Next, through reading, your child is getting a better command over the language. The fifth and the last activity which I really suggest you for your children is to indulge them in some kind of courses. It can be online, it can be offline. There are many public speaking courses, spoken English courses, phonics courses. Please help your child to interact with an expert and help him to build fluency and command over language. Public speaking courses are really important for your children because parents, how your child is able to speak, how well he is able to express his thoughts and ideas really determines his success in future. A link of my personal one-on-one interaction is given there. If you want to discuss any issues with regard to communication skills of your child, if you want to improve the communication skills of your child, you can book a call with me and I am just there to help you. This is the time where your child's personality is being formed, and at this age, if you help your child to overcome shyness, become a confident speaker, express his ideas fluently, it will be very helpful for him at later stages when he has to face a school interview or a job interview or give presentations in his business meetings. So parents, I hope you really liked these activities and you're going to try these activities with your children in your houses and help your child to speak like a pro. Until then, bye bye.